Hey everybody, welcome to day 7. This is your 7th out of 7 videos and I am so pumped because after today's video, you guys seriously are gonna hit the ground running. You are able to just get started. That's the entire theme of today's call, getting started, taking everything that you've learned in these last 6 days and today's day 7 and just going, getting out there, figuring out what works for you and getting started. But in order to do that, we just want to kind of set a couple things in place so that you are confident in getting started, okay? So, number one thing that many times we forget to do as coaches is to take care of yourself first. You need to 100% be focusing on you. I know that our job as coaches is to make sure that we're focusing on our challengers, focusing on our new coaches, and doing all these things for other people, but you are no good to anybody else unless you are taking care of yourself first. So what do I mean by this? Do I mean just getting a good night's rest? No, that's important, but having time for yourself, right? Having your shake every single day, having time set aside in your schedule to work out. PD. Guys, I know I have stressed this before. I've probably stressed this to you in person as well, or just in the videos that you've been watching. PD is something that is so crucial. You need to be keeping up with your personal development to keep the fire alive inside. All right? So making sure you have time put aside for your PD every morning, even if it's 20 minutes. Right? Even if it's 10 minutes, I highly suggest a little bit longer, at least 30 minutes a day, listening to personal development or sitting down with a PD book, having your shake, getting your workout done, and not just those things, guys, but also your nutrition, right? You need to have your nutrition on point. Make sure that you're meal prepping every Sunday. Those are things that you have to do for yourself to make sure that you're going to be a successful coach. If you're not meal prepping, if you're not putting aside some time for you to meal prep and to really get yourself planned for the week, it's going to be really hard for those that are following you and people that you're coaching to be doing the same thing. So always taking care of yourself and focusing on your journey is the number one thing. Okay? Got to take care of yourself first. Then number 2, you have to share the passion. Now, I think you guys can just tell from these videos that I'm so passionate about what I do. I love getting coaches started on the right track. I love helping my challengers. I am pumped to come home from work after a day of teaching and to get on the computer, eat dinner first, take care of me, and if I didn't get to work out in the morning, work out first, right? But then get on the computer, get on my phone, get on Instagram, and to start really messaging people and putting out there on my journey about what I'm passionate about, right? How I'm obsessed with this team that I'm creating, how I'm working out all the time while pregnant or, when I wasn't pregnant. Just sharing your journey with people is so key, sharing the passion. So if people aren't seeing you you being passionate about this, guys, again, just like if you're not taking care of yourself, no one's going to want to join you. So this has to be something that you're passionate about, right? You need to not just share the good, but all the slip-ups too. Holy moly. Like if I really do share all of my downfalls. So I, of course, am going to share the amazing things that are happening when I was going through a weight loss journey, those 25 pounds that I shed. Yeah, I shared the shit out of that, guys, because that was something I was passionate about and it made me feel awesome. And when people see that, they want to join you. But I also posted about the week where I ate pizza for dinner 3 nights a week because I was stressed out and I just came home and it was maybe state test week and I just ate the pizza. And I said, screw it, right? I shared those things and then I got back on track. With my entire infertility journey that I've gone through, I share about that, guys. I share about how pregnancy scares the crap out of me, how every little twinge, I think something's wrong. These are things that I share because it's so important for people to be able to relate to you, right? I get moms all the time that are like, oh my God, I totally know that feeling. You're gonna be fine. And then we start a connection and they see my journey and they're able to connect with me on that. So share your passion, guys. Share the ups, the downs, the good, bad, the ugly, all of those things. Nobody relates to perfection. No one is going to relate to you if every single post is 7 out of 7 days, got my workout in, ate healthy, drank my shake every day, had no failures whatsoever. And guess what? You should be getting your shake in every day, working out and eating healthy. But then share, the downfalls of other things going on in your life. It doesn't just have to be health and fitness related. You're a human being. Things happen. Just go with it. Post about your life, your journey, and it's going to be awesome. Promise. Okay? So, number 3, inviting. I already did on your daily vitals. You know that inviting is the number one thing, guys. You can be taking care of yourself, sharing your passion on Facebook, on Instagram, but if you're not inviting people to this opportunity, whether it be coaching opportunity or joining you for a challenge group, your business is going to stay stagnant. It is not going to go anywhere because people are too nervous to reach out to you. I have had, out of however many years I've been a coach, maybe 5 to 8 people, literally in the entire time I've been a coach, reach out to me and say, hey, I've seen what you're doing. I want to join your challenge group, right? It's just something that doesn't really happen all that often. People are not just going to jump on board and say, hey, I'm going to spend $160 on a challenge pack right now and I want to be on your team. Like, it just doesn't happen. So really, that you need to be reaching out to people. You have to realize too, you're not the only Beachbody coach in the world, right? So you don't know if somebody is watching your journey and 5 other people's journey. And guess what? If you're doing your job and inviting, they're going to join you because the other people didn't even think to reach out to them. So it's really important that you're messaging people because other people sometimes are too scared to change, and they're just nervous to actually reach out to you, especially if they don't really know you, right? If you're doing cold invites, or not cold invites, but invites to your cold market, if they don't really know you, they might not feel comfortable reaching out. So it's our job as coaches to send those invites. It is so key. One of the things that I do every single day is I give myself a number. Your number might be 40, it might be 50, it might be 60, but reaching out to that amount of people every single day and inviting them to a challenge group, just starting a conversation with them, making new connections, right? So having that list and checking it off every single day to make sure you're getting those invites in. The more you send, the more people that are gonna join you. It's just math, right? It's just the way it works. We talked about this in another video, going for no, and it's okay to get 80 no's if that means you're gonna get 10 yeses out of it. So the more invites, the better, making sure that we're getting those invites in every single day. Okay, so number 4 is reflecting. So this is something that is so imperative as a Beachbody coach. As a person in general, reflecting on your life, reflecting on the way your day went is so important, especially in this business. So one of the things that I use for this is called the 5-minute journal, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. So this is what it looks like, 5-minute journal, and every single day, it has a weekly challenge or it has just a quote at the top. So it says that today, get rid of one item that does not spark joy in your life. I love that because I tend to hold on to so much crap. And for me, like, that's such a great challenge because I'm going to take something and I'm going to just get rid of it because it doesn't bring me any joy. What is it doing in my apartment if it doesn't bring me joy, right? But most important, reflecting at the end, at the bottom here, you'll notice that it says 3 amazing things that happened today, and then how could I have made today even better? So it's really important for us as coaches to be reflecting on not just the positive things that are happening every day, the things that are going really well, but also the things that aren't going so well. But we write these things down. So if you were a rock star at inviting and, you know, something that you were saying to people really got a lot of people interested in talking with you, write that down. That's important to remember, right? You want to know the things that work in your business. Now, the things that didn't go so well, maybe you didn't get your follow-ups in, or maybe you did too many cold invites like the week prior and you're noticing now that a lot of people aren't responding to you, and maybe cold invites aren't the way for you to go. So it's really important that you reflect on those things so you can see what's working for you as a coach, what's not working for you. And it's, guys, this is just something that I'm still learning, that every single coach, I don't care if you've been a coach for 5 minutes or 5 years, you are learning the good things and the bad things about your business. Not bad things about your business, but the things that are working for you and the things that aren't working for you. And as time moves on, right, the same things aren't always gonna work. So switching things up here and there is a really great idea. In the beginning, we like to just keep it simple, following those daily vitals and seeing what works, okay? Something that you guys, as soon as this is over and you guys are done listening to me talk on our 7th video, you have to create your coming out post, okay? You need to, it is the most important thing. Show the world that you have become a health and fitness coach. Now, do not write Beachbody, do not write Shakeology, do not write Energize, do not write Performance Line. You don't want to use those words in your posts, because we like to do curiosity marketing, right? We don't like to give it all away, because how easy is it for someone to say, oh, Shakeology, okay, let me go on the website and order it, right? And they might not even think that they need you as a coach. So curiosity marketing is really key. It gets people to ask more questions. But your coming out post, telling the world, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it, right? So maybe you're becoming a coach because you're sick of your job in, I don't know, the finance world, where you're working 12 to 14 hours a day and you're exhausted and you have a 2-hour commute, whatever it might be. But getting that coming out post and telling the world why you're doing this, and sharing that you are now on this new journey is one of the biggest steps that you can take as a Beachbody coach, okay? You're gonna wanna post that on both Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is really where everything is at right now. Instagram posts and Instagram stories. Our stories are so amazing because you're able to see all of the people that are following you, and all those people that are watching your stories, you're able to invite, right? It's just such a beautiful thing. We don't, just say, forget Facebook, because Facebook is where a lot of your warm market is as well. So when you do your coming out post, it's really amazing because you'll see all of your family and your friends that are like super supportive of you. And those are people that you can reach out to see if they want to get started in on this journey with you. Maybe not as a coach, but as a challenger. It's a great place to start. But your warm market, guys, it ends. And this was something that was so hard for me to realize as a coach. When I first became a coach, I think it was my 2nd month in the business, and I had about 36 Success Club points. Cool, right? Awesome. They were all my warm market. I was a CrossFit athlete, and I reached out to every single person that I did CrossFit with, and guess what? They were all like, 21-day fixed meal plan? Sweet. They already had workouts, but they were like, you know what? We'll try this too. They all loved it, but eventually they stopped. And I think I might have like one person that still drinks Shakeology from that very first time, as me doing that as a coach and getting all those Success Club points. But that warm market fades. And the next month I had maybe 20 points, and then it started to go down because I was only focusing on that warm market. So Instagram is really where it's at to be able to get all of those followers, right? And to be able to reach out to people in your cold market. It's amazing. When we are adding followers to Instagram, there's a couple different ways that we can go about it. I will talk with you one-on-one about Captivate and Cleaner. Those are 2 apps that I absolutely love. and I paid like the $10 a year for each of those apps in order to be able to do like the maximum actions. But for right now, if you go onto Instagram and you just search anything, right? So say you search your town, Long Beach, New York. That's where I live, right? And I see a picture, and then I look at this picture and I see, 40 people or 20 people liked this post. I'm gonna look at the people that liked it. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna see the people that I think I would connect with. Now, I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but listen, there are certain people, like for me, I'm not exactly going to be inviting men into a challenge group. It's just not really something that I do. I connect more with women. That's just natural, being a woman, right? That I'm going to be reaching out to women. Sometimes they might look like me, right? They might be blonde, they might be 30, I don't really know. But if they look like somebody that I would connect with or somebody that I would want to, be able to share a room with when we go to Summit, that's someone that I'm gonna reach out to. So you can literally look at their page and follow them. You do that however many times that you want, right? And those people will hopefully start to follow you back. You can do this in bigger sizes, more followers when you do Captivate and the Cleaner app. So you can just go to location, right? Where you live, maybe somewhere that you've been, anything like that. It can even be a local gym. You can also do celebrities. So right now I am all about the maternity clothes, right? So I have been looking up Jessica Simpson maternity because I absolutely love her new jeans. I'm wearing them right now. And I'm just like obsessed with everything Jessica Simpson. I love her heels. I love just everything about her fashion. Not so much her music, but her fashion. So I'm going to her page and I'm checking out her followers and her likes on her posts, and I'm adding people from there. Because guess what, guys? Those women that are pregnant and buying maternity clothes are going to have those babies, and they're going to be on a health and fitness journey soon. So why not get started with those people and take it from there? So other than just celebrities, location, you can also search hashtags. So maybe you maybe you just had a baby and you want to do like postpartum. Maybe you're getting married and you're doing shredding for the wedding, or you're planning for your honeymoon and you want to, it could just be like honeymoon can be the hashtag, and going there and finding people that are liking photos based on that hashtag as well, right? So you can do hashtags. That makes it super simple. So those are a couple ways. You can also just, as soon as people start to follow you back, you can go to their page and you could start following their followers. It's a beautiful thing, this whole Instagram thing, right? And this is how we gain that organic market. It's really, really awesome. Now you also just want to think really quickly about what your Instagram looks like. If you look at my Instagram at Kellen Fitness, you'll notice that I have like an entire row of pictures that are all the same colored background. So they're like a teal color. It makes it look really nice and neat. And then my other photos are like selfies, working out, different things that I'm doing. And they're not all the same in the exact same room, in the same outfit. So you want to make sure that you really mix it up a little bit. Okay? Last thing I just want to leave you guys with, and I've said this before, if you treat this like a business, right? It will become your business. That's all it will become. It will be a business. If you treat it like a business, if you do those daily vitals every single day, if you 10x your goals, if you make those goals scary, right? It will happen for you. You just have to put in the work. I am so excited for you guys to get started on this. So send me a message as soon as you have finished this last video. We'll talk about your coming out post together. You can even send me your coming out post if you want to, just get any feedback on it. And I'm really excited to chat with you guys later. Bye, guys.